In the shadowy depths of the American plains, a lone bison trudges through the tall grass, its massive frame casting a long silhouette against the setting sun. But this is no ordinary bison. It carries with it a grotesque secret, a wound so horrific it could make even the hardiest of souls recoil in horror. Upon its back, a cluster of barnacles has taken root, transforming its once mighty body into a living canvas of nature's darkest artistry. Each barnacle, a tiny fortress of calcium, clings stubbornly to the bison's hide, their sharp edges digging into the flesh beneath. This is not merely a story of an animal. It is a tale of survival, of nature's relentless grip, and of the grotesque beauty that can arise from decay. As we delve deeper into the world of barnacle infestation, we uncover a chilling reality. Barnacles, primarily known for their role in marine ecosystems, can become unwelcome guests in the most unexpected places. These crustaceans, typically found clinging to rocks and boats, can also latch onto terrestrial animals when conditions allow. In this case, the bison, perhaps seeking solace in a muddy wallow, inadvertently provided a perfect habitat for these parasites. The barnacles, with their rapid reproduction and tenacity, have created a thriving colony on the bison's back, feeding off its nutrients and causing excruciating pain. The bison, once a symbol of strength, now bears the burden of this infestation, a testament to the harsh realities of life in the wild. The barnacles, with their intricate shells and resilient nature, serve as a stark reminder of the delicate balance between life and suffering. As they flourish, the bison's health deteriorates, leading to infections and a slow decline. This relationship is not just parasitic, it is a brutal dance of survival, where one thrives at the expense of another. In the grand tapestry of nature, this infestation paints a dark picture, one that forces us to confront our own role in the cycle of life. As humans, we often see ourselves as the apex of the food chain, yet we too can become hosts to our own infestations, be it through pollution, habitat destruction, or the insidious spread of invasive species. In the end, as we witness this bison's plight, we are left with a bitter taste of irony. While the barnacles cling to their host, we must ask ourselves who are the true parasites in this world. Perhaps it is not just the barnacles that should be feared, but the very nature of existence itself, where survival often comes at a staggering cost. So, as we ponder the fate of our bison friend, let us remember to tread lightly on this earth. After all, we may find ourselves in a similar predicament, unwittingly clinging to our own dark corners of existence. And who knows, maybe those barnacles are just waiting for their chance to hitch a ride on the next unsuspecting human. In the heart of the African savanna, a lion roams, but this is no ordinary king of the jungle. His majestic mane, once a symbol of power and dominance, now frames a face that tells a haunting story of suffering. As the camera zooms in, we reveal the horrific barnacle wound that has taken hold of his flank. These grotesque creatures, typically found clinging to rocks in the ocean, have made an unlikely home on this magnificent beast. The sight is shocking, a macabre testament to nature's brutality. What could drive such a proud predator to endure this grotesque infestation? Barnacles, small crustaceans that thrive in aquatic environments, are notorious for their relentless attachment to surfaces. In this case, they have latched onto the lion's skin, burrowing deep and causing an infection that festers like a dark secret. The lion's body, once a canvas of strength and grace, is now marred by these invasive parasites, their hard shells glistening ominously against the tawny fur. Each barnacle, with its spiky protrusions, acts like a tiny vampire, siphoning nutrients and energy from the lion, weakening him with every passing day. The wound is not merely a physical affliction, it serves as a grotesque reminder of how nature can turn against its own. As we delve deeper into this dark tale, we must confront the question of how this lion became a host for such a vile infestation. The answer lies in the interconnectedness of ecosystems. As human activity encroaches upon natural habitats, animals are forced to adapt in ways that can lead to unforeseen consequences. Pollution, climate change, and habitat destruction create an environment where parasites thrive, exploiting the vulnerabilities of their hosts. In this case, the lion's struggle is a reflection of a larger narrative, one where humanity's actions have dire repercussions for wildlife. Yet, amidst the horror of this barnacle-ridden lion, there lies a grim irony. While the lion suffers, the barnacles flourish, a testament to survival in a world where the strong often prey on the weak. It's a dark twist of fate that leaves us pondering the ethics of our existence. We, the stewards of this planet, Must ask ourselves, are we the lions, powerful yet vulnerable, or are we the barnacles, thriving at the expense of those around us? In this tragic dance of life, the lines blur, and the moral becomes painfully clear. Nature is a relentless force, indifferent to the suffering it inflicts. In the vast and rugged landscapes of the American plains, a creature of immense power and grace roams, the bison. These majestic animals, often referred to as buffalo, are symbols of the wild frontier, embodying strength and resilience. However, beneath their thick fur and formidable presence lies a story of suffering that is as grotesque as it is fascinating. Picture this: a bison lumbering through the tall grasses, suddenly halting in its tracks. As the camera zooms in, we are met with a shocking sight, a horrific barnacle wound, a gruesome testament to nature's cruel hand. This wound, festering and raw, is not merely an injury. It is a battlefield of survival, a stark reminder of the indifference of the natural world. As we delve deeper into the life of this unfortunate bison, we must confront the unsettling reality of barnacle infestation. Barnacles, those small, crusty creatures often associated with the ocean, have found a new host in the unsuspecting bison. These marine invertebrates, typically clinging to rocks and boats, have adapted in a bizarre twist of fate, attaching themselves to this land-dwelling giant. The barnacles, with their hard shells and feathery appendages, create a grotesque spectacle as they invade the bison's skin, burrowing into the flesh and feeding on its nutrients. The bison, once a symbol of strength, now bears the weight of this parasitic relationship, its body a canvas of suffering. The infestation can be traced back to several factors, including environmental changes and the bison's own lifestyle. As the climate shifts, barnacles have begun to encroach upon new territories, seeking out warm-blooded hosts in their desperate quest for survival. The bison, with its thick skin and slow-moving nature, becomes an easy target. The barnacles, seemingly innocuous at first, multiply rapidly, forming clusters that resemble grotesque tumors. Their presence not only causes physical pain, but also invites secondary infections, leading to a slow and agonizing decline for the bison. Imagine the bison, once a proud creature, now struggling against the weight of this infestation. Each step is a reminder of the burden it carries as the barnacles dig deeper, causing inflammation and severe discomfort. The bison's natural instincts to graze and roam are hindered, its movements stilted by the pain that has become a constant companion. The barnacle wound, a gruesome sight, serves as a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the relentless cycle of nature. But what does this mean for the larger ecosystem? This dark tale of the bison and its barnacle infestation offers a chilling. In the heart of the African savanna, where the sun blazes down and the air is thick with the scent of dust and life, a chilling tale unfolds. Picture a leopard, a creature of grace and power, prowling through the tall grasses. But this is no ordinary sight. This leopard bears a horrific wound, a grotesque reminder of nature's darker side. Its once majestic coat is marred by a gaping hole, a festering hive of bees that have taken residence in its flesh. The sight is shocking, a visceral clash of beauty and horror, drawing the viewer in with a morbid curiosity. How did this happen? What forces of nature conspired to bring this magnificent predator to such a state? As we delve deeper into this unsettling narrative, we uncover the grim reality of bee infestations in wildlife. The leopard, a symbol of strength, now finds itself at the mercy of a swarm of tiny, buzzing creatures. The bees, drawn to the warmth of the leopard's body, have burrowed into its skin, creating a hive that is both a sanctuary for them and a source of agony for the leopard. The wound is not just a simple puncture. It is a complex ecosystem of larvae, honey, and the relentless buzzing of thousands of bees. The leopard's body, once a fortress, has become a battleground, a site of conflict between predator and prey, life and death. The infestation is a gruesome spectacle. The bees, with their stingers poised, defend their home with a ferocity that belies their size. Each sting is a reminder of the leopard's vulnerability, a painful jab that sends the creature into a frenzy. The wound oozes with a mixture of blood and honey, a grotesque cocktail that attracts even more insects, turning the leopard into a feast for scavengers. The once proud hunter is now a victim, a tragic figure in the relentless cycle of nature. But what drives these bees to invade such a formidable creature? The answer lies in the delicate balance of ecosystems. Bees are not inherently malicious. They are simply following their instincts, seeking warmth and safety. In their quest for survival, they have unwittingly condemned the leopard to a slow and painful demise. This dark twist of fate serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all living beings. In nature, the line between predator and prey is often blurred, and the consequences of one species' actions can ripple through the entire ecosystem. As we observe this harrowing scene, we are compelled to reflect on our own role in the natural world. Humans, with our insatiable appetite for expansion and control, have encroached upon the habitats of countless species. We have altered landscapes, disrupted ecosystems, and pushed animals to the brink of survival. The leopard's plight is not just a story of a single creature. It is a reflection of the broader consequences of human actions. In our quest for progress, we often forget that we share this planet with a myriad of other beings, each with their own struggles and stories. In the end, as we watch the leopard writhe in agony, we are left with a sense of unease. The bees, in their relentless pursuit of survival, have unwittingly become agents of destruction. The leopard, once a symbol of power, is now a cautionary tale of vulnerability. And as we chuckle at the absurdity of nature's cruel humor, we must remember that the real joke may be on us. For, in our quest to dominate the natural world, we may find ourselves entangled in a web of our own making, a hive of consequences that we cannot escape. So, as we turn away from this dark tableau, let us carry with us the weight of this story. The leopard, the bees, and the intricate dance of life and death remind us that nature is not just a backdrop for our existence. It is a complex, living tapestry that we are all a part of. And in this tapestry, every thread matters, even the ones that sting.